All right, so Mr. Dean Brody is joining us for a Pure Country Home Hangout. Looks like you are in some sort of studio. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's just a home studio. I got my little mic here
Nice.
and my
Have you been
computer.
working?
A little bit, not as much. You'd think like COVID would make everybody so creative, and there's probably people out there like writing amazing songs and stuff, but
I think
maybe
everybody deals differently.
yeah.
Yeah. If you hear a large snorting of any sort, it's just Phoebe over here.
Oh, hi Phoebe.
She,
Huckleberry's right here too.
I know, I saw him. I was like, oh, he's so cute. So, okay. I know both of us are like huge animal lovers. How many animals do you guys actually have?
We have four like
Okay.
that are actually with us all the time. So there's Huck, he's a big dog, and then there's Ducky's a teeny weeny dog, and then Finn is a kitten, and Ollie is a rescue cat.
Who is my favorite, I think, of your
Yeah,
social media animal crew. I'm like, he is so precious.
he's broken. Like
Oh,
he is gags and he wheezes and he's got asthma and his one paw is kind of like it goes like he walks really funny on it and limps and
but
yeah.
he's got a great story.
Yeah, it's from a kill shelter apparently.
Oh, well, I love that you guys are such, activists for rescuing and stuff. And so are you guys in Nashville or are you in Canada?
In Burlington,
Okay.
Ontario.
Gotcha.
Yeah, moved back from Nashville last was it August?
Okay.
Last August. So yeah, it was just kind of I don't know. The environment in the US for me has changed a lot. Or
Hmm.
maybe it's just maybe the Trump era has just shown like revealed stuff that I didn't see before.
Yep.
But it was like, man, I don't know. I was never homesick before.
Hmm.
But the whole Trump thing is just like, man, I need to get out of here.
Yep. I hear you. But so do you guys have a farm in Burlington? A little farm?
Just a little acreage, yeah.
Okay. And
Yeah.
then there are the donkeys that have made appearances in some of your live streams and stuff. Are those your farm animals?
Jacob and Limkin, no, they're not. They're actually a friend's. It's just down the road, and
Okay.
you've seen the barn, right? It's amazing. Like, yeah,
Beautiful barn. I'm like, oh, I want that barn.
yeah. I mean, you could make a house out of that barn. It's like it almost looks like an old Tuscan or French, French countryside kind of barn. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Beautiful. Every time I post anything about animals, you always write me. And so you said the other day that you guys wanted to get, because we were talking about the Arnold video with him and his donkey and his mini pony.
Yeah.
Have you guys discussed getting the mini Highland steer or anything like that?
Oh yeah, yeah. We've got a lot it's kind of in the city, but it's also on the Bruce Trail.
Ooh.
So I think we actually got agricultural zoning. So I think I might get away with like a miniature cow, miniature Jersey or something like that, and a donkey. Yeah, I love animals. If I could, I'd have like a whole farm full of them.
Me too. Somebody asked Steven the other day if Shannon won $1 million, what's the first thing she would spend it on? He's like, she'd buy the biggest farm and rescue every animal, and we would have thousands of them. I was like, yeah, that's pretty
Oh
accurate.
yeah.
Pretty accurate.
Yeah, we've tried. What do they call it? Um, fostering. We've tried
Yeah.
fostering twice, and twice we failed. So
Yeah,
yeah,
fostering is a great idea, but I mean, me as an animal lover, I'm sure you can relate. Once you have that animal and create a bond, I'm like, it's mine.
yeah. Fostering is kind of like a little tricky word that people use, and
Yeah.
it's like a gateway drug to full-on adoption.
Yeah, exactly. Which is, I'm totally okay. If I'm addicted to one drug and it's adopting animals, I'm good with that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Not a bad one. So congratulations. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of things. First of all, the song Can't Help Myself, such a fun song. And I feel like you guys kind of unknowingly released it at the perfect time because I think it's a song that everybody needs to have right now instead of something, sad. It's like, no, I'm going to crank this up and dance around and drink beer in my kitchen like Dean and the
Yeah,
Reklaws are doing in the music video. What was the reaction? Because they pitched to you to be on the song. Is that how it went?
that's how it went. Yeah, yeah. Stu
Reaction.
sent it to me. Yeah, and I heard it. And I was like, dang, this is awesome. And um, yeah, and then you can tell like we had a blast recording it. Had a blast like the video, we were lucky to get the video done. Because I think like 2 weeks after that, everything kind of shut down. COVID kind of became this thing, right? But
Yeah.
yeah, I had so much fun. Jenna and Stu, as you know, are just the sweetest, the funnest people, and their band, they're great. So, and having toured with them last year and got to know them a little bit that way, it was a no-brainer. And yeah, and I wondered about that too. I was like, man, is this too much? Is this too much happiness and right now? Because it's such a sad, kind of odd, interesting time. But I think you're right. Like when I go for a drive and I've got music on, even more so now, I want just to hear just a song that takes me away from this.
Absolutely.
And so, yeah.
And I think, you know, obviously the other types of songs, like your song Time and everything, like they have such a special place and whatnot. But I think right now, more than ever, people need something that's uplifting and makes them go, "Ooh, I feel a little less stressed right now and can't help myself." It's definitely that song.
Yeah. And I think it just kind of lets us know that, hey, life's going to be, is it going to go back to normal at some point? We don't know when that is, what the timeline is, but it's going to happen.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Is it different for you? Because, I mean, as a solo artist, you know, when Jen and Stu release a song together to radio, it's like they have each other. You know, for you as a solo artist, you're used to doing it solo on your own. But is it more fun getting to release a track to radio like that with fellow artists and get to kind of share that experience?
It is, yeah. I often kind of envy bands in a way. I know they have their own struggles, bands, but yeah, a lot of it is when you can share it with somebody, it's so cool. Same with songwriting. Like whenever I have a song that I wrote with somebody, it's like more exciting to see it go up the charts because it's like, yeah, we're doing this together, and you know, and every milestone you can celebrate with them. So that's been cool with this tune.
Yeah, definitely. And I see your hair. It looks good. You did a little quarantine haircut. Did you do it yourself?
Yeah, I did.
Did?
Yeah. I started out with a number 2.
Okay.
Number 2 with clippers. And I probably should have gone number 3 to start. But
what did you think of the hair? I think it looks good. I think you did a good job.
Well, you haven't seen the back. The back is, I have like this little teeny weeny mullet, tuft of mullet back there, and I don't even want to touch it because I feel like I can wear a hat right now, and I'm just gonna wear a hat until I can get to a hairdresser.
I feel like that's a typical quarantine haircut because you're generally only FaceTiming or whatever with people, so no one's seeing the back of your hair. You're fine.
Yeah, the back is a disaster.
Yeah. I have bedhead on the back of my head right now. Nobody knows. It's fine.
Yeah, who cares?
Exactly. Okay, so I want to play a little icebreaker game with you. So we're going to ask 10 questions.
Okay.
What was your first job?
My first job was driving tractor for a guy named Abe Lowen, and just raking hay with the tractor. And I probably wrecked his tractor a little bit just because he just sent me out there and just was like, this is the throttle, this is the clutch, and away you go. And I was 14 or 15. I remember running into things going, damn, I think I broke this thing. But yeah, it was that. And then right after that was a sawmill. I was in the sawmill for almost 10 years off and on.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely ran my dad's John Deere into the fence quite a few times, and he's probably going to find out about it when he watches this, but I only chipped a little bit of paint off it. And I'm like, he'll never notice. It's a farm tractor.
Yeah. John Deere's, they have really good paint jobs. So
they do.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, if you could pick up a new skill in an instant, what would you want to learn?
A new skill instantly. I think I'd be like really smart in the stock market, you know, like really brainy and know how to play the short game and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I would like to be better with money and like taxes and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Who is someone you really admire?
Oh man.
Probably a lot, but
a lot of people, yeah. I'd say people like Bono or Bill Gates or Ronaldo, these people that are like super famous and super rich, but they take that platform to help other people. Mm-hmm. And so anyone like that, like Gary Slade even, or philanthropists, like they blow my mind because there's so many people that they gain that stature and then they enjoy it and they spend all their money and like Drake buys a $650,000 mattress, and it's like, okay. You know, I just, when I see somebody who's got it all and
Yeah.
they're saying, I'm going to help people with that, that's to me, that's great. It's
Yeah.
cool.
That's what you hope that, you know, if you were in that position, that's the kind of stuff you would want to do.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any favorite quotes that you live by?
There's one by Nelson Mandela. Says it always seems impossible until it's done, until somebody does it.
That's a good one. It's so true.
Yeah, and coming from Mandela, like that's huge.
Yeah.
There's another one that a black belt is a white belt that never gave up.
That's a really good. I've never heard that one before.
And you can put that with anything, like somebody that made it is just somebody that failed a bunch of times and just kept going.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Have you guys watched any good movies lately?
Man, I just started watching Narcos.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
Good one. Have you watched Ozark?
Yeah, I'm all caught up with that one.
Yeah, that one is probably one of my favorite series I've watched in a while.
Yeah, Marty Bird, right?
I know. Crazy. Every time I watch an episode, I'd be like, these people are out of this world. What's happening? But then you just keep watching. What was your favorite band 10 years ago? I'm trying to think what mine would have been.
Man, I think it was probably Mumford & Sons. Is that 10 years ago? Probably is.
Yeah, that would be. I loved Mumford & Sons. And I know you love Need to Breathe, too.
Yeah. They're awesome.
Definitely my favorite band right now.
Zach Williams now. I'm listening to a bunch of Zach Williams. I don't know if you've heard of him.
Yes, I actually got to meet him at the CMA Awards.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
he's
awesome.
Oh, man.
Really, really good. Who had the most influence on you growing up?
Musically?
Sure. Yeah, musically.
Probably Dwight Yoakam.
Nice. Yeah, that's a great one. What's the first thing that you bought with your own money?
Really shitty first car.
Yeah, I did that too. Oh, we have another dog joining us here. What's your favorite place that you've ever visited?
I'd say Brazil. Yeah.
Brazil? Okay. So you've probably done a lot of traveling, have you not?
Yeah, a lot. I've done enough. It's out of my system now. I don't really care to do it.
Good.
Yeah, I'm good. I like home.
You've got a great, beautiful wife. You've got lovely animals. You don't need to go anywhere.
Yeah, good.
Okay, last one, important one. Somebody actually submitted this one. They want to know, how does Dean Brody like his eggs?
When I have eggs, over hard.
Okay, I've never heard anybody answer that. So how do you cook those?
You just cook it until there's nothing left to cook.
Okay, so like kind of fried eggs, basically? Like completely fried through? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like those too, like on a sandwich and stuff.
Yeah.
And now I'm very hungry.
You know what you should try, Shannon, sometime is at Tim Hortons, you can get like the everything bagel.
Yep.
And get nothing on it, but just the everything bagel, and then put the hash brown in the middle. It's good.
Oh those are my two favorite things from Tim Hortons.
Put them together. It's amazing.
I'm doing that next time I get Tim Hortons. Yeah. I normally get an everything bagel with something on it and then a hash brown, but now I'm just going to do that and see what happens.
Yeah.
Do you toast the bagel though?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Toasted everything bagel, hash brown in the middle.
Yeah.
All right. I love that. Thank you for the tip. I'm so excited. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for doing this. And I appreciate it because it's nice to get to like see your face and hear your voice, but hopefully sooner rather than later, we get to see you in real life. Cause I am super excited to hear you and the Reklaws play that song live at some point.
Man, we would love that. That would be awesome.
That would be the best thing ever. And I think we're all going to need that crazy party when this is all over. So
yes,
be ready.
I will.
All right. Well, say hi to Andrea for me and be good and stay safe.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
See ya.
Okay. Bye-bye.